Yeah. I think that reactor's going critical. So that thing is fucked.
Is that lightning over the skin of the ship? The burny part? Looked like it.
Permission granted. Hope you can make it out safely, Commander. Notice to all pilots, be aware of increased temperature levels within the station. Touchdown confirmed. We're taking your ship directly into the hangar, Commander. Note, this is a standard emergency procedure. Ship restraints withdrawn. Get out while you still can, Commander. make it out safely, Commander.
Warning, temperature critical. Landing gear deployed. Heat sink deployed.
This is a station-wide alert. Do not be alarmed. Leave all personal belongings. Landing complete. We'd urge you to go to the nearest evacuation terminal to help with the rescue effort, Commander.
Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message. Incoming mission critical message.
Back assembly point.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage. Landing gear activated.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Keep an eye on your core heat levels on the way out.
Heat sink deployed. Cannot comply. 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 Cannot comply.
You're beyond the emergency cordon. We appreciate your assistance, Commander.
Alert! Alert! Evacuate! Evacuate! You have 3 minutes to proceed to minimum safe distance.
Boarding permission granted.
Nice landing.
Yeah. Hope we turned around quicker.
Just nosedive and bounce it off. I bet all the refugees are inside going,
Oh
oh
my
my
god, I'd rather be on the station.
Yes, get me out of the ship.
Take
He's
me
a
back.
lunatic.
Take me back.
At least if I die there, I'm going to die in one piece.
Alright, that's enough of that. The rest of the community can rescue everyone else. I'm out.